Hey, good morning, everyone. Saturday morning, 6th of June, 2020. This morning's devotion is from Luke chapter 19, reading from verse 1 through to verse 10. And the title is Zacchaeus, the tax collector. However, the theme of the devotion is found on the edges. I will read from Luke chapter 19, verse 10, and it reads, "For the Son of Man came to seek and to save what was lost." A story I found with this theme found on the edges reads as such. In the middle of the crowd at a motorcycle demonstration where riders performed breathtaking tricks, I found myself needing to stand on my tiptoes to see. Glancing around, I noticed 3 children perched in a nearby tree, apparently because they also couldn't get to the front of the crowd to see the action. Watching the children's peer out from their lofty location, I couldn't help but think of Zacchaeus, who Luke identifies as a wealthy tax collector. The Jews often viewed tax collectors as traitors for working with the Roman government, collecting taxes from fellow Israelites, as well as frequently demanding additional money to pad their personal bank accounts. So it was likely that Zacchaeus was shunned from his community. As Jesus passed through Jericho, Zacchaeus longed to see him, but was unable to see over the crowd. Perhaps feeling both desperate and lonely, he climbed into a sycamore tree to catch a glimpse. And it was there, on the outskirts of the crowd, that Jesus searched him out and announced his intention to be a guest at his home. Zacchaeus' story reminds us that Jesus came to seek and to save the lost, offering his friendship and the gift of salvation. Even if we feel on the edges of our communities, pushed back by the crowd, we can be assured that even there, yes, Jesus finds us. My dear friends, a question for you. Have you experienced feelings of being pushed aside by friends or family? Know this, that even in those feelings of being pushed aside, Jesus is there. No one is isolated. Perhaps we may isolate people, but Jesus is there all the time. He came to seek the lost and to save the lost. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Amen.